those open doors where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. I'm telling all the words where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton's Facebook page. And guess what? You can see us live right here in WGPL 1350 studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to www.christianbroadcastingcompany.com, or you can go to 1400 AM or 1350 AM, and guess what? You can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some, and I want to present to others, the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning. Mr. E, is a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM and WPCE 1400 AM. And don't forget, soon to be 88.9 WMVA.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll shout you out later on in the show.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and get a shout out.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment. We'll shout you out later on. We promise you in the show.
That's right. That's what it's all about. A shout out, shout out, shout out.
Mr. E is what? Fun
Friday.
It's Fun Friday.
Yes, it is Fun Friday. It's the weekend. I just got paid. And guess what? It's a party over. Oh, I ain't supposed to say that on.
It's a party over here.
There. And a party over there.
I tell you what, it's going to be a real good party. We got Christmas getting ready to come, and everybody's getting together and having a good time. Looking forward to it.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I think I am, because when I went over my list today, it wasn't a whole lot on it.
What list did you have? Santa Claus supposed to have a list.
Well, Santa got it, but I have it too. I got a grandson. I better have a list.
Are you checking it twice?
Look, he better stay on the straight and narrow, because some of those pretty gifts, nice gifts, all those things can go back. But anyway, he's a great kid, and I'm looking forward to celebrating with the family. Today, Mr. E is our special segment,
okay.
What's in Your Closet? And we're talking about women's issues, and it's all about the ladies. I just love this segment.
You mean to tell me we got a guest today that's going to talk about how she sneaks shoes and clothes in the house?
Charmaine don't have to do that. But I'm going to introduce my special guest. We have Chef Charmaine Swimson Broom. Listen to this. This right here, I think it just blesses everybody. She says, I ain't no chef, but I be chef. Chef Charmaine, how are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm telling you, it's so good to have you on and watching you. You know, I've been knowing you ever since you was a little baby bird. And to see how you are beautiful, your family, and the things that God is pulling out of you for us is fabulous.
Yes, ma'am. I'm honored to be here once again. You always support me, and I'm just so grateful. I really am. I really can't believe I'm in this space.
Wow.
If that makes sense. Because, people are used to seeing me singing background for Kirk.
Yes.
And, I've been with Kirk for employed by at least 17 years.
Wow.
And, once the pandemic hit, though, everything kind of shut down.
Yes.
And so with everything shutting down, I was in the bored. I started to feel like, okay, I still maybe getting a little depressed here. And so I tried to find a way to pull myself out of that state.
Yes.
And I did that through cooking, right? And so I've always cooked. My mom was a master baker, and she was a chef all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But she cooked so good. And so growing up watching her, I learned everything from her. And so it just turned into like a hobby for me. And I would always post my food on social media. Since maybe 2009, I would
Yes.
post. But I wouldn't post the full process of it. I would just post the finished product. And so in 2020, I said, you know what, let me start posting the process more. And that's what I started doing. And then in 2021, it got even in more detail. And in
Yes.
2022, it was like liftoff. And here we are, And so
Absolutely.
I'm really
It,
grateful.
it is marvelous. Now, are you surprised that about all the things that have been birthed? Because you also have a nonprofit organization or a organization that addresses step families, and also as a singer. Are you surprised at this journey and all that God has birthed through you?
Sometimes I don't know if I can say surprise,
Hmm.
but yes and no, because a lot of times we don't know what God what God has for us to do, right? And
Yes.
so we may think, okay, I'm solid in this one area because I believe in this. I know that I'm great in this. I've been somewhat successful in this. But it's almost like God always has there's more.
Yes.
Where you put a period, God always puts a comma. And so, not just a comma, but I will say that I didn't see this coming. That's what I
Wow.
will say. I did not see this coming whatsoever. Yes, the nonprofit Women's Family Rock Incorporated is still active, but I'm pivoting into other things, and I think that it's just really about me just really wanting to follow God and trust that God knows what He's doing in all things, especially when it comes to pivot in my life, because that's what it is. It's a pivot. But there's
Yes.
power in this pivot. There's power in this pivot because I'm learning that there's more than one gift inside me. So, when I talk to people on my new YouTube show, which is I've been shutting, in this season, I talk about the power of the pivot. And I
Wow.
talk about not being afraid to pivot from something that you may be comfortable in. God wants to remove you from just being comfortable in one area of your life because there's so much more to
Yes.
to what's inside of you, what God has put inside of you. So let Him birth those things out. We all have those things that cause us to shine. I want it all. I want
Absolutely.
it all too. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, Charmaine, did you sit by? Because I know that with me, I sat by looking at my mom and grandma and them cook and just learned, not just by them teaching me, but by observing. How did you learn how to cook?
I learned from watching my mom.
Hmm.
And there weren't many times where I cooked with my mom, right?
Okay.
Which
Yes.
is crazy because I'm saying that for the first time. There weren't many times that I actually cooked with her,
Yeah.
but I always watched her, and I was always a student for her teaching. And it wasn't like a verbal teaching where she said, "Okay, you put this here, you put that there, you use 6 tablespoons." It wasn't that. My mom was more of I don't measure, I just pour type of girl.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
so funny because I have that on that slogan on apparel that I sell on my website. I don't
Yeah.
measure, I just pour. And so, I think it's important because how many people do we know that throw down in the kitchen? But they throw down because they are literally um how to do this based off of what they see, right? They
Yes.
eyeball a lot of things, and it's perfection, right? And so I watched my mom, and that's how I learned. I'm the type of person where you can show me something one time, and 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be able to know how to do it. Whether it's nails, like I do my own nails for the most part,
Yes.
my own hair, so it's a gift, I think. And so something that was passed down to her and passed down to me. And prayerfully, if the Lord allows my husband and I to birth children of our own, that we pass down to our children. And even London, I'm seeing a little chef in her. When
Wow.
she comes down, she spends time with us. She'll get in the kitchen and she'll make certain things, and I'm just like, that is really good.
That
And
see,
so now it's like she comes
yes,
down, I'm like, can you make that again? And so it's just gifts that are just being passed out, and so
absolutely.
that's how I learned. Yeah.
I want to know about this title here. This is fabulous. I ain't no chef, but I be chefing. Now, where did that come from?
It came from God.
That
I
is
was
beautiful,
I
though.
I
Oh,
was in the kitchen one day and I was cooking and I was making a reel and it was unplanned and I'm just talking away and next thing I know I'm saying I ain't no chef, but I can chef. And so I'm like, really trying to catch you. And so it just naturally started happening. And I make sure I say it every time because I feel like that was almost God's way of giving me something extra to help reach my audience, right? And what is my audience? My audience, I feel, are those who want to cook. They, number one, they know they can cook, but they don't have a degree in culinary school, right? They
uh
don't
huh.
have professional training, but they know that their food is chef worthy. So I'm representing for those. But not only that, I'm representing for those who may not know how to cook. I never learned until I got into this process of how much cooking scares people. Like people are
Wow.
really afraid of the kitchen. And for me, it's like, no, let's not be afraid of the kitchen. I believe there is a chef in every single person. You just have to be taught the right way. You have to be encouraged. You have to be inspired and motivated. And so I believe that's what I'm here to do where this is concerned. So yeah, I'm a chef. But I be shopping. My food is
I love that.
chef worthy. When I get people who reach out to me constantly. Can you cater my event? I mean, caterers are chefs, right? Not
Yes.
so that a caterer is a professional chef. I'm a professional chef. I'm no chef. I'm a chef.
I like that. I like that. I want to say good morning, Charmaine. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank
Li-
you.
Listen, I feel so much power coming through there, great energy coming through there, when
Yes.
you just chefing.
Awesome.
And as I begin to listen to what you've been saying about you be just chefing,
Yes, yes.
so you just do you cook with a lot of love, and do you have the measuring bowls, or you just go for it?
Well, I absolutely always cook with love, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
But there are a few times where measuring cups and do it by the book if that makes sense. But then there are some times where I'm just like, no, I got it. I can eyeball it. It's a feeling where you just know, okay, that's enough. That's just right. That may need a little more. And
Yes.
I inspire people. Don't be afraid to taste your food while you're in the process because that's how you're also going to learn if it tastes right. You know what I'm saying? So it
Absolutely.
can look good aesthetically, visually, but it has to taste right too. So a lot of times I don't measure.
Now, chef. Now, chef. Let's do this.
Let's talk about the recipe.
When you talk about chefing, when you just chefing, do you have that like grandma and them used to had that rag tied around your head, and big old long aprons, and or do you have the gourmet style going in the kitchen?
I am very, I'm a less is more type girl. And so even though my personality is very, very, very extra, in real life, I'm a less is more girl. So in the kitchen, I just have my apron on.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I may have, a towel. I don't like to use paper towels a lot because it's just a waste. If I'm just constantly using paper towels all the time. So I have my hand towel, and that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I feel my brain and God, and we
I
get to
like
work,
that.
and I pray over that thing every day. God, give me the creativity that I need to be able to bust out these recipes, and that's what it is, and we go for it.
Well, let's talk about the recipes. What's in the book?
Absolutely. My book is filled with about 30 amazing,
Wow.
amazing recipes from breakfast
Oh,
to
wow.
lunch, to dinner, to dessert, right? And
Yes.
so my recipe book truly is paying homage to my mom.
Oh, wow.
It's dedicated to my mother, who once again, like I said, taught me everything. And I really, really watched her growing up. Just in her own right. She was phenomenal. She was flight attendant, for 33 years.
Yes.
But she was also a baker and a cook, and everyone loved her food, and I mean everyone. And even down to Bishop Jake would get pound cake mailed to his home for Thanksgiving and Christmas every year.
Yeah.
Even Kirk and his wife, they would just her cookies and things like that. And so when she turned into her business, Aunt Mama Sweet Tooth, I saw the businesswoman in her. And
Wow.
so I really can look back now and see how God, his timing is perfect. And he had her doing all of those things to help me to be able to take some of that into where I am in life now. And
Absolutely.
so as a businesswoman. And so I've taken over Aunt Mama Sweet Tooth. I purchased the business legally.
Oh,
Yeah, and so I purchased that business and I started IB Chefing. And I'm just on a mission to find my purpose.
yes.
Right? That's what we all want. Right?
Absolutely.
And so that's where I am. And some people say, man, it seems like you start one thing and then you put that down, and you pick something else up and you put that down. But for me, I believe that it's all about you trusting God, right?
Yes.
And just trusting that He's leading me to my destiny. And that's what I
Absolutely.
believe.
I love your journey. Yeah, I know you first as a singer. Know your parents, work with your parents, and then when you birthed of the step family, that
Mm-hmm.
was marvelous and very,
Yes.
very, very wise. To
Thank
because
you.
some things are not addressed by a lot of people, but you pulled out things that are really needed. And now with
Yes.
this is a marvelous thing because it's so creative.
Thank
It is
you.
birthed at a time when things have happened, in the pandemic, and it's a joy. People love eating and things like that.
Absolutely.
And so, I just want to congratulate you again and everything. I want you to share with us, Charmaine, some things we can do in the kitchen. Everybody gonna have that traditional green beans, turkey, and chicken and whatnot.
Yes.
But Charmaine, there are some things that we can do beside the traditional for Christmas.
Very true, very true. Well, first, I would like to say, um, I encourage everyone to purchase my cookbook on my website, ibchefing.com, because
Yes.
there's some amazing recipes in there that will help you maybe pull, some one or two things that you know that you may have not cooked before, you've never tasted before, and you would love to experiment with and try for Christmas. But I think that, something that's very important is for people to not be afraid to think outside the box, right?
Yes.
And so, what do I mean by that? Traditionally, we'll do fried chicken and things like that and collard greens. But let's not be afraid of stale greens, right? Let's
Yes.
not be afraid of we can do fried chicken, but what about how we inject a turkey that we fry for
Yeah,
Thanksgiving?
yeah.
Yes.
We can do the same thing for chicken.
Mm.
We can do that for chicken. We can fry whole chickens that way. Um, Fried tortoise skin that way. I'm gonna doing a recipe about fried tortoise skin probably next week. What I'm injecting with a garlic butter. Let's think outside the box. Because it doesn't have to be, you know, traditional.
Yes.
Our traditional candy yam. We could do a sweet potato souffle. Things like that are still around certain foods, but just cooked differently. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Chef Charmaine, give our listening audience your contact information and
How they can get
and
the.
how we can get the books and all that. And one other question before you give that is there easy steps to cooking, chef?
Is it easy?
There are. I believe that there are some very challenging recipes, right, for maybe your more advanced chefs, if you will. But there are some very intermediate, beginner foods that people can cook. getting down to it, and it sounds complicated, but something as simple as homemade waffles, or better yet, homemade recipe. There are only three ingredients, literally. You have self-rising flour, you have Crisco, right?
Yes.
You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry.
Three simple ingredients and it's very beginner friendly. And so cooking is not hard, but it does take practice and it does take patience. So, the more that you begin, the better you'll be. And the more you'll end up falling in love with it.
Yes.
And so for me too as well, not to get off subject, but I'm learning so much about the food the products that we ingest here in America versus the products that are even allowed or banned in other countries. And for some reason, the disease rate is so high here in America.
Yes.
And it has a lot to do with the additives that are in our food. And so for me, another reason for me venturing off into this is because I want to help encourage and inspire people to cook their own food, to know exactly what it is that they're putting in their body.
Yes.
Right? Because we just can't trust this stuff no more. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'm able to know, okay, I'm putting self-rising flour here, and it's only flour that's in this bag of flour, right? And then my butter is only just butter. It doesn't have all these other additives, things that I can't read.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know that stuff.
That's the truth.
So, even though flour and biscuits may not be the healthiest all the time, at least you know that there aren't,
a lot of additives.
A lot of additives.
Yes.
So, not on that, but and so I want to encourage people to just really get in your own kitchen and cook your own food and just feel the feeling of fulfillment. Absolutely. Of knowing that you did it. You did it.
Yes.
Yeah. Give us that information, Charmaine.
Absolutely. So my website is ibsession.com. So it's IBE7, you can go on there and find your aprons, all your paraphernalia, sweatshirts, shoes, anything, ibsession.com. And my cookbook is out. I have an ebook, but I also have a physical paperback copy, which is literally flying off. I have a few left, and I'm so grateful about that. But I am also on Facebook at IB Session, and I'm on Instagram at Charmaine Bruce, which I'm trying to figure out if I want to change it to IB Session.
Oh, please. Have both, Charmaine.
Yeah, I should, right? I should. But yeah, I'm there, and I'm on TikTok, IB Session. And so I'm excited to meet all of my new followers, my subscribers. My YouTube channel is up right now. Please go IB Session, like, comment, subscribe, share, and really subscribe. I don't want anyone to miss out on this first season of my show. It is going to be amazing. The content that we have created, it's going to be life changing. It's not just cooking, but I have special guests on this episode. We're having real conversations about real life things, and I believe that food is not the only thing that can heal the soul, right?
Yes.
Conversation heals the soul, and so it's going to be a really good season, and I'm really excited. So I'm excited to meet everyone, all my new followers, and it's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. Well, we support you. We are so glad that we purchased the book for our viewers and listeners. We're going to give that book away when we get them, Charmaine. But keep doing what you're doing. We're going to definitely join you on YouTube and subscribe and just continue to love on you and just share all the things that God has given you for us. So I want you to be blessed. We get ready to do a time of giving in a few minutes, but we want to say thank you again for being on. Love to the family and enjoy your Christmas.
Thank you. You too. Happy holidays.
Same to you.
God bless you. Oh, wow. Yeah. Charmaine is I've known Charmaine ever since she was a little teeny baby bird, and she is just definitely flourishing. At this time, Mr. E, we want to do a time of giving. We're going to have two $50 cash prizes. Two. If we can go ahead and give the number. Look, If you won in the last year, don't call up here now. But we would love for you all to participate. It's going to be the second caller for each one, $50 cash, a time of giving, sponsored by FY Radio Show.
Now, if you have already won, please give somebody else another chance, opportunity to win. The telephone number to dial is 757-624-9475. You viewing us online, you can call also 757-624-9475. Be caller number 2. The lines are available. You can call now.
And you get $50 cash for the first person that call. And then the second time we open up the phone lines, you're going to get $50. Not in the same family, but, we're going to give two $50 cash prizes. So go ahead and ring the phone and be blessed by FY Radio Show. This is our time of giving, Mr. E. And we love, giving to our audience. We just bless the Lord that we can do this. We want to say good morning to Annie Miles, Fiona Huff, and all you all that are looking. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment so we can shout you out. But Mr. E, give that number again.
That telephone number they can call is 757-624-9475. Be caller number 2, and you can win a $50 cash.
Absolutely. Good morning, Edwina Wilson. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, let me tell you all one thing. If you don't need no money, I can keep it. We can keep it, put it in FYI bin, and we can serve it up to someone that really would love to have just a few dollars extra for the holiday. Mr. E, go ahead and give the number again.
The telephone number to dial is 757-624-9475. That's the number to dial if you're looking to win or want to receive $50 and be caller number 2, brought to you by FYI Radio Show.
We don't
the
have
telephone number
time.
is 757-624-9475.
I want to thank our special guest again, Miss Charmaine Swimson Broom. Oh my goodness, I love this. She said, "I ain't no chef, but I be chefing."
I be chefing.
She got
I like
books
that,
and things, all kind of stuff. Okay, well, we have a caller. You're calling number 1.
757.
All right. You're calling number 2. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored.
Well, who are we talking to?
Sylvia.
Sylvia, you have won $50 cash, honey.
I am so blessed. I sat here and I listened to the show and I said, I'm going to write this number down. Lord, I know somebody needs this $50. If I get it, I'm going to bless somebody.
That is marvelous. Mr. E's going to get your information, and we're going to call, make sure we get the last caller. You got to call in fast, quick, and in a hurry. We're going to open the phone lines.
Hello?
But we want to thank you all for joining in with us
Good
on
morning.
a time of giving. If you all want to bless our audience, feel free to join in. We're going to be doing this up until Christmas. Just thankful that we are able to say thank you for those that have supported us. And so you all have blessed us. We want to bless you all. So we got one more caller to call in, and we just want to say thank you. Those that are viewing, you all have been a blessing and a support for us. Thank you so much. When you come on, you take your time to be with us, and we thank you. Mr. E, are we ready? Please, we got to get this $50. We want to give
thank you,
now.
Ms. Sylvia.
All right. God bless you.
The telephone number to dial is 757-624-9475. You got 60 seconds before we got to get out of here. We want to say congratulations to Miss Sylvia Davis. Congratulations to you.
All right. We have another caller. Next caller. Call in. Number one. We need
624-9475. That's the telephone number to dial. Put it on. Call it right back. Call right back.
Good morning. Caller number 2. Congratulations. Who are we talking to?
Edwina Wilson.
Edwina Wilson. Edwina Wilson. You just what?
You can't win.
I tell you what, Mr. E, what time is it? We got to go. Okay, we're gonna have just hold on just a second. Look, you all come over here social media and be blessed. God bless you. Join us on Monday for Sports Talk and have a wonderful weekend.
Where I am now. For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. I want to say congratulations to Miss Sylvia Davis. And don't forget to thank our special guest, Miss Charmaine. Just be chefing.
She just be chef.
Just be chefing. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 right here on WGPL 1350 and WPCE 1400 and Peace 95.3 and WMVA 88.9 and on the World Wide Web. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend and Merry Christmas to you.
Wow, good morning. Is Edwina still there? Edwina is not still there, but I tell you what, Edwina, thank you for giving us a call. Happy birthday to Kelly.
Wonderful
Kelly is
to put a smile on your face.
that is the sweetest thing. Look, we're gonna have to do something for Kelly real nice.
That's right.
And we're gonna do something for Kelly. How about that? She had a birthday. Kelly is 37 years old.
Listen. I saw on Facebook the other day that Kelly was going up the steps.
Kelly, that's not the first time I seen Kelly go up the steps. I'm gonna tell you that right there. She's a pro.
And I was saying, how's she gonna make it to her room? And she just went on, did her thing. Congratulations to you, Kelly.
Look, so Edwina, girl, you are moved in, doing good, and just thankful for you. Yeah, we're gonna have to bless them with something. And what you call it, Edwina is a supporter of us. She's always, there for us, and we want to say thank you so much.
That's right.
Yes. Right. What are some of the Edwina? What are some of Kelly's favorite things? What does she like? She because see Kelly. One thing about Kelly is not just she got a what do you call it? Expensive and exquisite taste. She don't play. She wants cell phones. She wants cars. She know what she wants. She know what she wants.
That's right.
So we just really thank God for Edwina and all you all that have joined in. This is our Friday, What's in Your Closet? And women are doing a lot of great things. We're just so glad to be able to have our special guest, Charmaine, on. And Charmaine is on the move, doing great things. She sings for Kurt Franklin, and she's been singing for years. She has a beautiful voice, beautiful sound. She has music out there, but God has really given her a whole lot of things to share with us, and we thank God for her ministry of step families, her chefing book and merchandise that she's putting out there. Healthy choices, and just being really creative with chefing and with cooking, which I love to cook too. I just think it's a joy. She has 30 recipes.
Yeah.
Mr. E.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot.
That sure is a whole lot. 30 recipes. And
Yes.
I can't even cook 1, 2, 3 recipes. I cook a little egg and bacon. Yeah. But as far as you getting me from scratch, no.
Well, you say you're not scratching. I tell you.
No.
But I tell you, it is a blessing to have her on and see her journey. Her family, her husband is a musician as well. And their daughter, they just have a beautiful family. I want to say thank you again, Charmaine. If you get a chance, put your information down here so we can, let people see it and share your pages. Also, we do have the books, Mr. E. We have the books coming, and we have 3 books that we can give away to our audience just to bless her. It's a time of giving. I wanted to bless Charmaine with her new adventure and just be a support to her. Keep being a support to her in her life.
I want to say good morning to Mr. Mark Howard, Miss
Yes.
Edwina Williams, Miss Diane Carter, Miss It. Thank you all so very much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. Miss Ann Myers, good morning to you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world.
It's Fiona
It's the
Huff.
weekend.
Yes,
and
thank
Miss
you.
Fiona Huff.
Thank you, all you all that are on. Thank you so much again for your support. You know, we got to serve a little tea because serving dad tea is a part of what we do on our Fridays. It's a lot of tea, but I think, Mr. E, I want you to go first to the local tea. We need some local tea. First of all, let's talk about the casino that is just about ready to pop.
That's right, January the 15th, the casino, the River Casino over in Portmore, will be opening real soon. January the
Yes.
15th. Are you ready to go to the casino?
Well, Mr. E, I'm really glad that the casino is up and popping with so much drama going on in Portsmouth.
Well, Miss Hinton, when you look at Portmore, you just got to shake your head and say, what in the world is
Mr.
going
E,
over there in Portsmouth, VA?
why is it so much drama going on in the Portsmouthville?
Well,
Now, Portsmouth, we love you. Now, I've lived in Portsmouth for a few years in my life, so I'm not, not a critic just because it's, a city, just out there. I know a little bit about Portsmouth, but it is amazing how you Portsmouth leaders are staying in the news. We just had the fighting in the city council. Now we got somebody stealing allegedly.
well, that's right. They stealing over there, Miss Hinton. One of the funny things that you got to, yeah, they over there taking that money. That's
allegedly
all.
somebody over there.
Let me tell you how I feel. This is a Mr. E. This if y'all don't like what I'm getting ready to say, this is a Mr. E. This is a me. Portman, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of crooks over there.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You listen to me. Here's what's going on. The virus money. They had some money to help people.
Yes.
With the COVID virus. They and somebody done took that.
Mr. E, it's the gift cards. Now let's get the
They
story.
done took it.
I have the tea right here, Mr. E.
They done took that money. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. Them gift cards gone.
Mr. E said the gift cards.
The gift cards are gone. The gift card that was supposed to give to the people. Now they trying to make the people pay them back with them gift cards.
Oh, look, I can't serve that tea yet. I have pulled up Norfolk's tea. We'll serve
Norfolk
that.
don't have
We'll
too much
serve
tea.
that. Look, we'll serve that in a minute. I'm trying to find a portion of tea that our intern. Thank you, Claire, for serving that tea and giving us the tea. But I'm trying to find it. There are some problems going on in Portsmouthville, and that's what we're going to call it from now on, where, and Mr. E, I can't even find it right here.
Let me see your device.
Go ahead, go on and try to Google it. But anyway, if you all know anything about that tea that's going on in Portsmouth, Portsmouth has found itself into more hot water. And look, I've got my cup right here for all the tea in China.
Portland is always in hot water.
But I tell you what, beside the hot water, the casino is coming. And I heard it's really nice. If you all are familiar with MGM and MGM, they have a casino in Portsmouth, getting ready to open in January. And it's going to be up and popping. It's going to have shopping. It's going to have food. It's going to have gambling. If you like gambling, it's going to have shows. I heard it was going to be a hotel. I'm not quite sure if that's the T. If it's styled like MGM in what you call it, Maryland, Virginia, then it is definitely going to have all the bells and whistles. So we're very excited about that. And we're sorry that the drama has come back to haunt us, but it's some tea dealing with gift cards, $80,000 worth of gift cards. But the thing about it, Mr. E, the tea is they're gonna spend $300,000 worth of money to find out who the crook is.
Who the crook is.
Who's stealing from the folks that needed it in the COVID?
In Portsmouth, there are three. Listen to this. There's Portsmouth. Listen. Portsmouth city manager investigating underway into $80,000 unaccounted gift cards bought with APR funds. They bought with other folks' funds, and they got some folk that they want to hold accountable for. As of Tuesday work session, city council member has A lot of questioning for Chapman. The timeline they vent started before Chapman started Portland city manager. According to Chapman, April 2022, more than $3.2 million was spent buying gift cards with federal funds. Chapman said they had tried to cover the senior care initiative and universal base income payment. Eventually, Chapman said they found out that the gift cards was unsecure in an employee's office. Unsecure. In other words, somebody stole them gift cards.
I wonder what they bought. What kind of stuff do you think they're buying with somebody else's gift card? What did y'all go and buy? It don't bring that money back. Bring the gift cards back, and we won't say nothing about it.
They said the city official workers, the city treasurer, and Portland police to try to account for the cards and put them in a secure location. You mean to tell me over in Portland you can't put no card up for somebody to take them?
Look, this is how you can redeem yourself. Come by night, just like the Grinch that stole Christmas, and put those cards back. Won't nobody say nothing. We can go ahead and have a fabulous Christmas, and you won't have to spend $300,000 on some daggone investigation for somebody that didn't have no business with their finger in the cookie jar.
Somebody in the who stole the money out the cookie jar? Now I stole the money.
I don't live there because I know it won't be. You stole the cookie out the cookie jar.
I hear Miss Edwina say, "Bring the gift cards
bring them back."
Yeah,
all this drama. Lord have mercy. We want the casino to open up so we can go back there and get out.
Well, do you think that you should go to the casino now since they got their hands in the cookie jar? Yeah, we're gonna support the
casino, but we still want to know who stole the cookies out the cookie jar.
Not I stole the cookies.
And I sure didn't, because I don't go around taking the cookies out the cookie jar. I just going to make my own cookies.
I know that's right. Shame. That's what Miss Edwina said. Shame for somebody going to steal the cookies. Money that was for someone else.
Absolutely. Mr. E, let's go to TikTok. To TikTok. What do you call it? The city of TikTok. Goodness well now, with all us TikToking and carrying on and having a good time, somebody trying to take TikTok right from under our top. They're trying to take TikTok right from under our top. The government said they don't want federal and state employees messing with TikTok.
That's right, because there's so many folks who are messing with TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. The problem is they're saying that it has a sister talk over there in China, and they think that allegedly that China will take information that we put on TikTok and use it against us.
Miss Hinton, it never fails that they saying to your children and everybody, watch TikTok, watch where, and they want to keep it where it belongs, back into, a new bill to ban TikTok. There's a new bill that would ban TikTok in the USA, but it faced long odds.
But this is the thing: the people that own TikTok, honey, this is $1 billion business. A billion dollar business. That's right. And I think they want to, they said that, hey, everything is up and popping and everything is going to be all right. That it was secure, that it had it had good security, and it would not slip. Your information would not slip in the hands of the wrong person.
They said TikTok has 100 million users in the United States. Called a metropolitan motivation ban that will do nothing to advance the national security of the United States.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to keep talking and ticking, because on Christmas Day, me and my family, we're going to have our Santa Claus gear on Christmas, and we're going to TikTok just a few minutes. So y'all, after that, y'all can do all the shutting down you want, but we're going to be TikToking for the holiday season. Well, Mr. E, what other tea we serving today?
Miss Hinton, there's a lot of tea that's out here. We got that Portland tea that we just served.
Yeah, we just served
and then we got to look at Kanye.
Oh, what did we have to say about Kanye?
We got to look at Kanye and see what Kanye has been doing out there in social media world.
But before we go to Kanye, let's go to the Queen, the Prince and his wife Meghan, who are, They have a documentary out. I'm going to look at it. If you all have looked at it in the chat, tell us if you like it or not. I'm going to look at it, Mr. E. I hope you do, so we can do some reviews on the documentary.
I've seen a little bit of Megan and what's his name, Harry.
Harry,
You know, Harry and Megan documentary. I've seen a little bit on it, but I have not. But I have not really got into it. I have not really got into it. Well, they got some reviews out here on it too, and adult rating summary gives it a 2.4.
2.4. How come just a 2.4?
They give it a 2.4, and they got some comments out of it. One cat gave it a 5-star.
Okay.
And different people are giving stuff. They said it's a second series of reviews for the Netflix, because when Harry and Meghan ain't peering and whining and documented their private pain in the stage. In other words, they saying there's too much black and white.
Well, why can't they tell what they feel? It's their story. It's what they feel and know. Why are you going to take and try to just move aside their story, what they feel has happened in their lives? They're trying to tell their story.
That's right. And Harry came from a well-to-do, well-off family.
The Queen,
the Queen. That's right, the Queen, and he gave all of that up.
His grandma
gave
was
all that up for his prince.
Well, I think maybe that may be the bitterness behind some of the comments, but I'm going to look at it. I don't know what it, if it's good or bad yet. I just want to see what they have to say. It's their truth, and I want to see it according to what they feel.
And Maya says, crazy.
Yes, yeah. But look, we got a lot of things happening in Hampton Roads. We have Janet Jackson get ready to come here in May. Y'all want to go? I'm going to probably take a few friends and I'm going to see Janet. I hope by the time I get my tickets, they're still there, because they are pushing and pumping that information on TV about Janet Jackson coming here in the Hampton Roads area.
That's
so
right.
Miss Jackson, we'll see you in May.
If you what's that saying? If you're crazy, Janet Jackson and Ludacris will be here.
Absolutely.
That's in 2023. Tickets are on sale right now, and Janet Jackson, she's at the Amphitheater.
Yeah, let's go and have a good time. Y'all let me know if y'all want to go, and we can. We gotta check on everything, and May we can be out there at the Amphitheater in Norfolk, Mississippi.
That sounds wonderful. They said Janet Jackson has announced her Together Again tour, and her stop in Virginia Beach. The 5-time Grammy winner will perform next year at the Veterans United Home Loan Amphitheater on Sunday, May the 14th. This marks her first tour in 4 years and her 9th overall concert tour. Rapper Ludacris will join her on tour. That's Miss Jackson tour. That's in May.
Oh, let's go then. Let's do it. Rita said she want to go. Who else who loved Janet? Janet. I'm glad to see. I wish I had taken the time to see Michael, but Michael was overseas a lot, and I didn't get that opportunity. But I want to see Janet Jackson. I really do, and just enjoy, what she's brought to us, through music and things like that.
At least Janet is bringing it back to the state. But Michael said, I make all my money over there in overseas.
And Michael is still making money.
Gone,
but still rich as I don't know what.
Billie Jean. Hey, baby. And that song, hey, pretty baby with the high heels on.
You know all the songs. Just like my grandson, 8 years old, and know everything Michael Jackson.
That's right.
So let's need more tea. We need more tea to stir up here. Let me see what else is going on in land. I put down a lot of little facts here. Let me see.
That's right.
I want to go to Norfolk and stir up some tea in Norfolk.
What you want to do in
Norfolk? Norfolk, they have their casino coming too.
That's right.
But somebody had got before the city council and stirred up some mess with the daggone
Mayor.
Mayor Kenny Alexander, and you all can see it for yourself. Go on and Google it. Took place recently, where Mr. Michael Muhammad came before the council and said that there's too many tricks. Tricky rabbit tricks of kids. You got too many tricks in Norfolk, Virginia. See, I told Portsmouth, just move over because we got enough tea, on it, in Norfolk as well. Mr. E, I sent you that information. I
Right,
sent you
but
that story. Let me pull it up.
but Miss Hinton, I just want to let you know that when that story took place, but Mayor Kenny Alexander, he had the vice mayor right there with him when they
Yeah.
approached him. One thing I can say about the vice, what I can say about Mayor Kenny Alexander, he ain't gonna roll by himself. And when the incident went out, he told the vice mayor, which is Vice Mayor Paul Riddick, who's now getting ready to sit down. He said, "You want to say anything about it?" Vice Mayor said, "I say nothing." He said, "That's a lie."
Well, Michael Muhammad told everybody in front. He's told in front of council that Mayor Kenny had effed the city up. Effed the city is y'all city is still flourishing,
And we are doing a wonderful job down
city
here.
that effed it up. And this is the thing. Now
That's
this is
just tea.
that's T. And
Allegedly.
they said, well, you all Google it yourself. I'm saying that he went before and said that he had effed up. And I'm not saying he effed it up, but they said by this man. Now, listen, this same man, Michael Muhammad, and how y'all, I'm going to shout out Michael Muhammad. How you doing? It says, critic of Norfolk government found Michael Muhammad, critic of Norfolk government, found guilty of disorderly conduct. They didn't win and gave him a spanking.
And now is he in jail?
He's a frequent critic of Norfolk City government, has been found guilty of disorderly conduct. Michael Muhammad on Monday was given 90 days in jail on the misdemeanor charge, with 80 days suspended, according to his term. Muhammad also received a 12-month ban from City Hall. Now, I just told y'all he was in front of City Hall, doing his thing. He plans to appeal during the city council meeting. Oh, Lord, he's going back. Set for Tuesday. He was charged by Norfolk Police Officer Alexander Benhoff after an incident outside council chamber on December 7, 1921. So I'm telling you, ooh, it is just too much going on in the city. Our leaders are allegedly out of control. But
well, wait a minute. You saying that in Norfolk? Norfolk is not. You don't hear too much about Norfolk around the town. But you hear a lot about Portsmouth.
Portsmouth and Norfolk, they all twins. I've lived in Virginia Beach. I don't know.
Virginia Beach
has something in the water, tea. We've been stirring up tea with them.
Let's run to Virginia Beach and find out why Virginia Beach is so toxic.
Oh, yeah, that's shade.
Why is Virginia Beach so toxic? I mean, you can't even go down to the waterfront and have a good time before they tell you to, turn the music. And not only they got horses down there, it always come down to when African Americans are out there.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Anyway, we know the history of all the cities, and we just hope for a brighter day with our city leaders. What you call it? The drama is real. We don't have to go to reality show or soap operas. Just turn to your local station
and you'll see
all the drama in the world.
That's right.
Portsmouth, Norfolk, all Suffolk, Hampton, and everything.
Now, what Norfolk is doing, we shutting down businesses.
Oh, yeah. Now, that is, wait a minute now. Rewind, Miss D. I heard you say shady business.
Some of them allegedly they're going to be shady business because right downtown Norfolk is that's where they're going at because, folks are being killed and shot down there. And
what does that have to do with the businesses?
And it's just like the OK Corral. And some of the businesses down there is seen allegedly pulling crooks out of their establishment.
I'm in disagree. I disagree with that because I know a few business owners down there and they are minding their business. What happens outside their doors, is not something that they have, they need to get in trouble with. But people are looking into, what's going on and why the powers that be just, changing things and turning it out and, shutting down businesses. But We'll find out. We'll
That's
find out
right.
in the
That's
long
right. It'll
run.
all come to a head to a wash. Just like Miss Ann Myers, she said that Michael won't stop until he tells all. I know he.
Oh, well, she said,
I know him.
"Oh, do you
He
know?"
he got to tell the tea. He got to get it off his
But
chest.
he's not the only one that's outspoken because there are plenty of those, city council. And as a matter of fact, let's talk about one that is retiring. Mr. Paul Riddick is
That's right.
retiring after
Congratulations
all
to.
these
That's
years.
right. Paul has served the city for such a long time, and being the assistant mayor, and he himself has done a wonderful job. He
Oh,
served the community. He's got his own business down here that he's turning over to
mm.
his son. And the thing about Mr. Paul Riddick, he lives in the heart of downtown.
Well, why did somebody allegedly say he was a hell raiser?
Well, Paul don't play.
Paul, I want to shout out Paul Riddick.
Paul Riddick does not play.
But is it a good thing to be a hellraiser when you are deling with all kind of people, the powers that be, and you just strong personality?
That's
like
right.
Michael Muhammad may be a really outspoken, bold type of soldier.
Well, when Paul talk, people listen because Paul don't play. When
Mhm.
Paul
I
speak,
heard that.
when Paul speak, and see the thing about Paul Riddick, he'll come at you, because he's that kind of person. Because he won't changes when it happens. He wants things to change. He want to make sure that he's got a reputable name.
Well, I tell you what, we have served and stirred enough tea. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. It's
You're drinking too much toxic.
it's too much going on in these streets.
Now, what do you think about the casino open up on January the 15th?
I'm glad. I mean, I'm gonna wait for all the rush hour, all y'all out there that want to roll out there with the crowd. I'm gonna wait till it, kind of like, kind of die down. Then I'm gonna roll up in there like I did African American, what you call it, the museum. People was piling in there. Then the pandemic came, but after the pandemic, I got a chance to get in there, and it was absolutely wonderful.
That's wonderful.
And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wait and let people do their thing and enjoy and see what's going on in the newest thing in Portsmouth.
Miss Hinton, I want to let our listening audience know that we got a few more days before Christmas
Yes.
get around. And in the Royal Lady Pies,
Ooh.
let's tell them about that they can start ordering the Royal Ladies
The
Pie
Royal it's officially named now, the Royal Ladies Pie.
Yeah, yeah.
And you all can order them. You can call 757-470-0224, or you can inbox me and I can give you the information and the menu and everything and let you know how you can be blessed by the Ladies Pie.
That's right. You want to get the ladies pie. One thing you want to try once you receive the ladies pie is some butter pecan ice cream with the ladies pie.
You all, let's try it. It's a challenge. You get the pie and then let's do it Mr. E's way. He said it's good like that.
That's
We're going to try it this holiday. So yeah, make sure you get the pie. Also, the time of giving, we're going to continue doing that. That's one of our upcoming shows throughout the holiday. Let's see. Also, Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose is there. Hard copy, ebook, and Audible. Go online wherever books are sold. Wherever you can get Audible, you'll be able to get that. What else? The music is up there. And follow us on social media.
Yeah.
We can also host, and we can be your special MC at your special event or special occasion. Mr. E is going to tell us how we can be a guest intern or a sponsor with FYI Radio Show.
If you'd like to be a special guest, intern, or sponsor, all you have to do is pick up the telephone and call 757-714-7861, or you go to Facebook, FYI Radio Show inboxes, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and inboxes, and whatever, and inboxes, or you can email us at FYIRadioshow live@gmail.com. Again, that's FYIRadioshow live@gmail.com and let us know that you would like to be a special guest, a sponsor, or you want to be on in our audience when we have different shows. All you have to do is drop your email there and say, just email the next time y'all come on, and I would be more than happy to be a special guest.
Absolutely. And Miles says she gonna stick with the Hampton Casino. Girl, really? I heard people really win some good money over there. But look, when it comes to Norfolk, I know you're gonna enjoy Norfolk, because that's gonna be bigger. That's
right.
Gonna be huge.
That's right.
And so we'll see. But Mr. E, has been a wonderful fun Friday. We're gonna see you all back for sports talk, and we're just gonna enjoy this holiday season. You all make sure you stay safe. We got some tips coming up for you this week coming up, and we want you all to join us. Sheila Davis, how you doing, young lady? Everybody, everybody, thank you so much for coming on with us. All my girl, Diane Carter, we got to get together, and we just want to say thank you. Ms. D, thank you for all you do, and thank you all for coming on and supporting us. We'll see you on Monday. Have a blessed weekend.
2 up, 2 down. Thank you so much for tuning in to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Everette, the co-host. And for more information, give us a call, 757-714-7861, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye now. 2 up, 2 down. Be at it.